Tonight will be sleep together beneath the skyline, but will not sleep alone. There they are! Looks like you got one of the savages. Sintok! Pull up, he's! Bang! Hello there! So, I was reading a little bit of Star Slammers. So, yeah, we're back to talking about episodes 11 through 20 of the anime Devilman. So, this one's probably gonna be a long one, cause yeah, I'm gonna give my thoughts, while also, showing the clips of the episode. Yeah, so if you really want to, get some nice, snacks, your nice cold drinks. Heck, maybe get some pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is awesome. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it and talk about episode 11, The Bewitching Scarlet Flower, La Fleur. This episode came out on September 23rd, 1972. While pursuing a demon, La Fleur, Devilman accidentally injures Mickey's father. Akira and Mickey get into a huge argument, and it seems as though their relationship is over. This episode has some moments where Akira could be either seen as a badass or an idiot, like stabbing himself to stay awake. Final fight of the episode could be the final fight scene between them is pretty great, from the floor becoming a giant flower. And then again, this is not the strangest thing that happens in the show. But yeah. So episode 12, The Fiery Beast Firum, it came out on September 30th, 1972. Firum is sent alongside a monstrous demon named Agalaw to fight Devilman. Zenon finally confronts Devilman. So yeah, that happens to General Zenon. And one thing that I have when it comes to this episode is the beginning of it. When did the school suddenly have a chemical plant several blocks from it? Because yeah, that probably does not seem like a good idea to have. So because yeah, she basically just decides to fly into it. And also I see her basically as the kid sister of the demon clan, because she's just the goofy, kid kind of character. But she's also, not gonna be surprising, but she's a fanboy of Devilman. So yeah, when it comes to this episode, during the course of it, it mostly deals with Firum and Zenon fighting. And the fact that the general, he's basically always wanting to use Agalaw as basically his own personal flying horse, in a way. So, yeah, that's what is one of the things that are going on. So, episode 13, The Proud Merman. It's not merman. October 7th, 1972. General Zenon dispatches Demon Mermaid to assist Zenon in his fight against this Devilman. When she, as I find this hilarious, when the beginning of the episode, she finds Akira when she's hiding behind some rocks, at the beach, when Akira and Miki are trying to get to the beach with the family. She's hiding behind a rock, Like saying, he doesn't see me, or something with, like, she has a devilish grin. The moment when, like, when they're trapped in the pearl is a great reveal, and that, like, say, I guess part of the pearl's trying to eat them, and it's kind of claustrophobic. Actually, it's very claustrophobic, how they're stuck in there. And the big final battle, after Devilman destroys her staff, she turns into goo. However, the biggest cliffhanger of the episode is at the end of the episode when Mickey gets hurt. Which is, you know, how the next episode would open.
Oh! Mickey! Mickey!
Let's move on to episode 14, Challenge at the Realm of Ice. Mickey is rushed to the hospital after an altercation with General Azam. Akira heads off to the Himalayas to wipe off the demon tribe once and for all. Most of the first act of the episode is Akira looking back at the times in which Mickey and her family had gotten into danger. Like, he's thinking, like, say, like, he's thinking that basically it's like a beginning of it is like, say, using clips from all the past episodes in a way to, like, say, like, okay, here's all that's happened before. And I do love Akira's reaction to Mickey, like, you know, like, the doctor saying, she's okay, we got it through, and he's just doing somersaults. And I guess say yes, Akira sometimes can be just like not the greatest in showing his emotions, but he is just jumping from the joy. But I feel like he's gotten better at, you know, being better. He even tries to move the ice when trying to find the demon. And I'll use this clip. Overall, the fight scenes for this episode are pretty good. And Devilman, he finally defeats the general. Devilman! 15, Demon Beast Even. Yvonne. Thousands of Arms. October 21st, 1972. Enlisted by the new demon general Muslim, the centaur-type horned demon Yvonne uses mirrors to control people's arms. Stuff like that, yeah, no, like just, you know, trying to fight against your own, like, you know, body and all that. What makes this episode pretty good is that she uses mirrors to attack victims, and sometimes the results are terrifying. I do find the scene with the teacher and the principal when she's controlling him and the teacher's arms have just become like long strings of noodles just messing with the principal. It's just kind of goofy. Whenever they have the principal and the teacher, it can be rather goofy at times. So. And it's always fun to have like some longevity to lighten the mood, I suppose. So, episode Devilman. Episode 16, Dwelling in Darkness, Demon Jenny, October 28th, 1972. During a meteor shower, all the children in town start seeing a glowing red star. They soon begin receiving terrible nightmares and are driven to the point of insanity. I kind of really like this episode in that the idea of a demon in the show that only the kids can see is a great idea. Not like say, hey, she's a demon, like say, ooh, hee hee hee. Kind of scary, kind of like that. But more of like say, I am spooky and children go to this location at night. Although I feel like this is kind of inspired by Freddy Krueger in the fact that they have dreams and they're just like scared and all that. But none of the children get, in the episode get hurt. But perhaps I do love the moment when the teacher's trying to wake the students up and starts smashing his desk to wake them up. First he uses like a little, like a ruler, I think, and then eventually he just uses a sledgehammer. And he does it 2 times. Both times are, okay, like, okay, you've got me to smile a bit. Episode 17, Stamp Demon Devilman. Stamp Demon Devilman. November 4th, 1972. Akira, Miki, Tar, and his friends come across a mysterious storyteller. The storyteller gives children stamps with monster designs on it. And then those monsters, they come to life and, start attacking. So that's always fun, I suppose. The monsters in this episode are pretty cool. I do find the idea of a storyteller with the classic wind-up box, because he's like, having like pictures of what the monsters look like when he's telling the stories, is rather cool. I could totally be wrong about this. Perhaps this is seeped into like Japanese culture. Perhaps I could totally be wrong about this. Also, Tar and Neo, I gotta say, Tar and his little friend, they're both adorable. I kind of like the fact that some episodes are geared towards their friendship. So, episode 18. The Silver Miyoki. November 11th, 1972. A beautiful young woman named Mayoko begins working at Cafe Chow. Her alluring beauty has smitten all the guys in town. And when the guys they start to unalive themselves over her, Akira wonders if there's more behind her allure. There are some great goofy moments when it comes to animation, and like when one of the characters catches her and she spits goo at her. I feel like that's kind of like goofy, like the face she makes is just kind of silly. I feel like the episode is trying to be a commentary on like how at times sometimes guys will say, hey, I saw her first, I saw her first. But then again, sometimes both genders will do it. Sometimes they say, I saw this guy first. No, I saw this girl first. Or blah, 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 blah. Next, we'll look at episode 19, Demon Adele, The Puppet Scheme. November 18th, 1972. This is another episode that deals with Tar, and he has a bad day and discovers mannequins that are being dumped at a local, I think a garage, dumping ground. And eventually those mannequins, they start to come to life. I do feel like that Akira was given like a nice. I like his sweater shirt he's wearing. I kind of like it. I feel like it's like a nice change of like a look. I think probably like some episode, like 2 episodes take place in winter. The final fight scene for this episode is rather quick. Like Devilman fights like a puppet master, and eventually, yeah, it's over because this episode is mostly geared towards Tar's story, where he is just having a lot of regrets, feeling like he had actually done something and hurt his sister. But overall, I thought this episode was really good. And now we can look at the final episode, which is episode 20, Pharaoh Demon Rego. November 25th, 1972. A new student named Tomato arrives at the at school and takes a liking to Mickey. Meanwhile, Chieko, a girl who works at the local coffee shop, has mysteriously been turned into an ice sculpture. I have to use this.
I was frozen today!
And, Akira suspects that Tomato is no ordinary transfer student. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm gonna be critical, is I do think, his character design, Tomato, is very similar to, Akira's rival, and like, I think it was like the first few episodes, but they just changed like, the character model a bit, perhaps, and, but there's like a little bit of slight differences.
新入りの挨拶にしちゃちょっぴり荒っぽすぎるぜ。いやすまん、わざとやったわけじゃないんだ。じゃあ足が曲がってるんだな。
The audio during the boxing fight scene is kind of overshadowing, not like overpowering no showing, but like the roar of the audience for like when the big boxing and all that, it's a little bit overpowered. Like say, hey, I think in the lines from the actors should be a bit more. I mean, you can hear them, but I still feel like it should be faint, not just like say, yay, yay, and like saying, I'm gonna punch you, ah! It's not like that. But at the same time, I do think that how, Drango doesn't kill Akira at first, since they were friends in the demon world. The death for him is kind of tragic in that he was not wanting to do it, but he felt like he was going to be a victim of the demon tribe.
ドランゴ！俺はお前を殺したくなかったぜ。誰も知らない、知られちゃいけない。
Overall, a good episode. I really do like this show. I apologize if I'm just saying names and characters wrong. I really am sorry. But overall, I'm gonna say I really like this show. One of the things I really like is I like how at times in some episodes it feels like a superhero kind of cartoon with the whole like investigation, and then, oh, this is what it's going to be. Okay, we need to go here, we need to go there, and all that. But I thought some of these episodes were pretty good. See you next time.